I started dancing when I was 3, like right before I even turned 3, because my mom did it. She was in gymnastics and she danced when she was younger. So I did that at a little studio. I live in Scottsburg, Indiana. I've lived there all my life. So I went there at a little studio called Starlight Dance Studio. Did tap and ballet, all the basics. And then I kind of just like grew, and I became a 5th grader dancing with high schoolers there, and then it kind of just went on from there. I just was like, I need to branch out some more. So I would travel, and I did some shows in Louisville, and then I started going to like LA and New York, and then it just kind of branched out from there. IUS has been a lifesaver for me. I used to not want to come here because I like big cities. I wanted to go to a big school. I was like, I don't want to stay here. I want to go somewhere else. And so when I came here, I started to be like, okay, I can make this work. You know what I mean? And like, I love the fact that the teachers actually get to know you and know about you, and they kind of grow with you rather than you just be another number, you know? And so I got really close to some theater teachers, and like Jim Hesselman has been a huge supporter of mine, and like, I would not be here without him at all.
And I believe the first time I met her was auditions for Damn Yankees. And I hadn't seen her before, and she was definitely a dancer, I could tell. Good singer, good actress. But I knew this girl was a dancer first, because you have, I mean, today, you have to sing, you have to dance, you have an act. Mm-hmm. And she's very, very talented. And I think like I said, to blend career, life, and just the needs of what you have, everyday needs, that's a hard balancing act, and she's doing really well.
Being independent, making this life happen. Whew, it's a lot, especially since you are on your own. So with me, I really, I do personal training. I'm like teaching workshops or like teaching at different studios whenever I can, and then trying to do theater stuff here. And then I do shows at Derby Dinner Playhouse. And then I travel whenever I can to New York, LA, Atlanta, take whatever workshops are close too. You know, I'll travel to Nashville sometimes and dance there, or Indianapolis, or whatever I can get. On Instagram, Todrick Hall, he posted an Instagram thing saying, I need 2 female hip hop dancers for a gig in Louisville tomorrow. He's like, send me your stuff. So I did, I sent in my stuff. Todrick's like, yeah, I love you. Like, come and meet me tonight and we're gonna learn the piece. We had to learn the 15-minute routine and perform it the next day. It happened, I had fun, and his manager was like, I really like you, Todrick, you should get her number. And so we exchanged numbers, and then that night he called me up and he was like, hey, can I consider you for my tour? And I was like, yeah. So we did his first tour, which was the North American tour. So we went to 2 cities in Canada and then all over the US. And that was about like 20 to 30 cities. And then the second one, the international one, was about like 40 to 50 cities. And we went like all over. It still hasn't hit me that I've done this. Like when people are like, oh yeah, hey Eliza, you went on tour, how was that? I'm like, that's not me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, that didn't really even happen, you know? Like, it's so crazy to me because it was a whirlwind and it was just so much at once. It's crazy when it actually happens, you know, and you have these dreams and you're like, I'm very confident in this and I want to make this happen. And then when it actually happens, it's like, okay, I need to pinch myself. Like, what? And the fact that I've made all of it happen with everything that's gone on in my life, you know, it's like insane to me that God like put that in my life.